Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, The Wrath of Becky. So this is 2 years after escaping a violent attack. A teenage girl must defend herself against a terrorist cell. So there was a movie, if you didn't know this, called Becky, and it had Kevin James as like the bad guy in it and chasing down this girl. Well, now she's back, and Seann Scott is in it, who I like. She is reprising her role. Lulu Wilson played the original Becky, I think, and she's back again. I don't notice anybody else. Oh wait, Courtney Gaines. I recognize him, but anyway. So seems like it's not going to be great, but here it is, 6.0, 5,195 people rated it so far. So I don't know, hour and 24 minutes long. I'm intrigued. I gave Becky, I had to look it up, I gave it a 5 when I watched it. I wasn't too thrilled with it, but you never know. This one could be better. We'll see. Stick around. I'll let you know. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of The Wrath of Becky, and I have to say I am surprised. I really did not expect to be entertained by this movie at all. You know, it just felt like maybe a money grab or something like that, and you know, I just trying to build off of maybe the popularity of the first one. Like I said, I think I gave the first one a 5. Wasn't crazy about it, but you know me, I'll watch anything. I watched this one, and I think a 6 is a pretty good score for this. Honestly, now, and I went into a really low expectation, so you know, think of it that way. It surprised me. Interesting. So it picks up 2 years or so after Becky, right? And she's kind of, you know, the beginning's kind of odd, but basically she's alone. She's a 16-year-old. She lives with some elderly woman that picked her up hitchhiking, whatever. But you can see her like trying to, in a sense, train herself on how to be like a mercenary, you know, something like that. And you see all that, and she's still got a temper. You know, she's obviously jaded, burned by what had happened to her. You know what I mean? She's you know, changed because of all that, as you can imagine. And in comes this terrorist group. It seems like they are, I don't know, against women maybe. I'm not exactly sure what their whole MO was, but they're run by Seann Scott. He's got this group that they're going to go march somewhere or have a demonstration where they're going to take down like a governor or something like that. Whatever. That's only a small piece of it. You don't even understand all of it, but they get mixed up with her along the way. And that's where the Wrath of Becky, basically they take her dog, right? For without going into greater detail, that's one of the things. So she comes after them with a little bit of revenge. Other things that happen, right? But she comes after them. And here's why I liked it so much, right? I thought she was really good, you know, and I'll also throw this out there because I know my viewers don't stay the whole in, but there is gore, you know what I mean? Some of that, a lot of blood and guts kind of stuff. But here's the thing that I liked about it, to get it out there. Like, you know, at first you're thinking, okay, she's going to be like the end-all be-all of, you know, she's going to be Rambo in Becky's clothing, right? She's just going to take them all down. It's going to be awesome. But that's not, you know, like, she has a little bit of a plan, but her plan, you know, isn't, you know, fail-safe or all that kind of stuff. So it shows some vulnerability, which I think is fair, you know. But still, and so that, I like that. I thought at first it was going to be all that kind of stuff. Now there's a lot of craziness that goes on that you know, it's like, what, why, you know, that stuff, but it's just there for fun. You're just supposed to go in this movie and have some fun and root for her. And so I ended up being pleasantly surprised by this movie. Like I said, I liked her. I don't know if I've seen her in anything else before. And that's all you really care about. Who cares about, like, Seann Scott? I like him. I love Stifler. The other guys, whatever. It's not about the acting. Courtney Gray, I think the guy's name. I had no idea that was his name. You'll know him when you see him. He's been on a lot of different things. But it's, you know, it's, I don't know, it's the adult version of kind of Home Alone, setting them up and all that. So I don't know what more to say about it, except for check it out. If you saw the first one, you like revenge type movies, and you know, you're not afraid of a little blood and guts kind of thing, and you know going into it it's kind of ridiculous, check it out. We'll say, and that's it. I will say a little bit of spoiler if you want to stick around, but spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. The one aspect I wasn't crazy about, not the final scene. You know, the final scene I thought was funny looking at the camera. Okay, but meeting with the government agency, that whole piece just didn't feel like it fit. I get it, that talented, doesn't feel like it fits at the end of this movie. Maybe there'll be a third or something like that. But just that table conversation seems out of place. I don't know. Leave that out. I understand what you're trying to accomplish. Accomplish it in a different way. Don't have an answer for you now. But if you would have wrote me before you released it and said, hey, what do you think of this? I would have said, don't do it. Let's think of a new way. And would have came up with something for you. So there you go. Offer. And I would do it for free. You know what I mean? First access to the movie. And help you out a little bit. Not even maybe if you want to throw my name up in their credits, that's cool too. But so there you go. All right. I don't know if anybody's gonna you know, hire me, but I'm for hire. Kimmel's Irish Pub for hire. All right, that's it. Thanks for tuning in.